Let's go over a quick rundown of all the elements that make up Excel. We'll start with the ribbon. The ribbon is a tabbed interface across all Microsoft products, though the tabs change depending on which product you're in. The most commonly used tasks will be in this Home tab. You can change depending on what you're looking for. However, if you can't find what you're looking for in any of these tabs, it's often quicker just to come up here to the search bar and type the task that you're trying to do. For example, merge cells. It's going to give me the best action. And in fact, here's some more actions that I can do. These are the same icons and actions that are found in the ribbon. While you're navigating the ribbon, you might also see these arrows. They are everywhere. And every time you see an arrow, you can click on it and it's going to give you some more things that you can do in that task. It's going to be the same across the ribbon. Here's some more arrows and here's some more tasks I can do. But we'll be going over some of these. The only exception to this tabbed interface is the File tab. And if I click on that, this is where I go to create a brand new blank workbook or file. I can open an existing one or save the one I'm currently working on. To get back to Excel, click the arrow pointing to the left all the way at the top of the screen. Let's move to the bottom of the screen. Right now, I can see the currently selected worksheet, and there may be multiple worksheets in this file. We'll be going over that too. All the way on the bottom right-hand side of the screen, I can use the plus sign and minus sign to zoom out, that is, make the font smaller, or zoom in, that is, make it much larger. I'll be zooming in a lot so that you can see what's going on in the middle of the screen. And let's move to the middle of the screen right now. I can scroll all the way down and keep scrolling through all of these rows. At the very top, the columns are all alphabetical. The rows are all numerical. I can click inside any of these cells. We'll be going over data types, and we'll be talking about why sometimes the text aligns to the left and why sometimes it aligns to the right. You can format all of the text, and we'll be going over how to do that. You can also click on the column header to highlight the entire column, and you can click on a number to highlight an entire row. You can also hover your mouse right in between the line and make something wider or more narrow. You can also do the same thing with columns. You can make them small or really large. The last thing I want to show you that you can do is undo any change you make. Maybe I didn't mean to widen that row. It happens. This was a mistake. To do that, all the way at the very top left-hand side of the screen, I can click this back arrow pointing to the left. This is the undo feature, and you will be using it a lot in Excel. It just happens. If you click on it, it's going to undo the last action that you did. You can keep clicking on it to keep undoing your actions. You can undo up to 100 actions. In fact, if you go too far and undo the wrong thing, you can click the redo button, which is the arrow to the right of it. It's going to redo that last action. So when I'm showing you things in Excel, a lot of times you'll hear me say that I'm going to undo that last action. That's all I'm doing, clicking that arrow on the top left-hand side. So that's the basic navigation of Excel. Most of the time, you can stick to the Home ribbon tab to use your day-to-day functions. We'll be going through all sorts of things, like how to format and edit text, even working with formulas and functions.